Are we live? You didn't signal that, Salmon. All right. So yeah, and welcome back to the final race of the day. Yes, the final race of the day. This one between Dragons and Karateman. I'm Trey Athens joining you again, and I've got with me
Cinderfusic. How's it going, y'all? It's gonna be a fun one.
and a fairly close one too. Seed 7 versus Seed 10.
I believe Dragon's PB was mistyped slightly. He has a 105.50 something. I actually don't know if it's a 52.
59.
105.59.
The wonders of stat sheets.
So
Use the stat sheets.
The PB gap is going to be pretty close here. Yeah.
Close enough that I actually would be confident in giving this a prediction. Like sometimes, like especially earlier in the brackets, you're like, I don't want to do a prediction for this because I feel like it'll just be one-sided and unfair. But this one actually might be worth setting a prediction for. Cypher, if you want to do that. I don't feel like doing that right now while commentating.
Yeah, I believe Karateman has been playing the game pretty actively because his last PB on SRC is from July. Dragons has not played this game in a hot minute, I know. So it will be interesting to see how that affects things.
And yes, we have the updated PB Karateman on the stat sheet, just not on the layout.
Oh, 106.34. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good at finding new PBs by using the run.gg. As I said, I was the one who found the people's splits for this division. Although I don't know if I think I couldn't find them for Karateman actually, so I don't know how we have it, but I guess we have it. I guess he might have told someone already. Either way, I did want to ask Karateman. Do you want me to change your name on the stat sheet? I will ask it a third time now because you still haven't answered the question. Well, we'll get that answer in a bit, but until then, we're still setting up for the race. But we figured, we didn't want to leave you, with just music. Fourth time's the charm. Making sure I didn't break everything by doing that. Hold on a second.
All right, both runners are ready, so we will be starting in a few short moments.
I think it's good. I think I actually did that correctly. Cool. Yep. Your name is changed on the stat sheet now. Cool. Okay, I think the countdown has started. It's just doing the whole BSTA setup timing and whatnot. So gotta wait for that to be ready. Oh, Karate Man giving us the countdown. Thank you. And now for them to sync it up, yeah. Gotta sync up the streams. And this is why a timer needs to be on screen, by the way. It's for us. It's not for the viewers. It's for the setup.
I'm a bit worried Dragon's gameplay might be frozen because Jit's Cappy on the select text is not moving. If you see that on the left there.
His webcam's moving.
Yeah, that's the confusing part.
I mean, if it's two separate captures from on OBS, I mean, I guess it could make sense that maybe for some reason one of them isn't updating. Either it's on that side or it's on Dragon's actual stream. Don't know. And if it is on Dragon's actual stream, we can't fix that.
All right. Well, one out of two ain't bad.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's the first one. Karateman screwing up spin pound. That's out of the frog room. No, it's on Dragon's side. Damn it. Okay.
Look, Karate Man may be losing a couple seconds in cap here, but as far as we know, Dragon still hasn't started. To our knowledge.
I mean, he was doing motions that looked like the Joy-Con shaking at one point, so makes me think that he's running currently. Yeah. There. He's doing motions like he's speed running on the webcam. I'm pretty sure he's in a run currently. Yeah, Dragons is a bit behind. Just
If he doesn't,
okay,
yeah.
I'll jump in.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
We will be seeing the reaction from Dragons shortly on stream. Live reaction to this information. There it is. I was just telling stream that we would be seeing the live reaction to this information momentarily. Meanwhile, we see Karate Man hitting a clean dino skip going into the fight. No problems here.
Luckily, Dragons is actually sitting in a VC in this Discord. Otherwise,
yeah,
there would have been no way to tell him. Yeah, he said he'll try to fix it during a cutscene.
Game.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Dragons probably lost a little bit of time to that, which kind of sucks, but it probably wasn't that much. All right, with that, we're good. Oh, I believe... I don't know if it's synced, but I believe Dragons is still ahead here, so... everything works out in the end. Alright, and truly, this is probably the most fortunate part of the run for this to happen, because there really isn't a whole lot going on in the first two kingdoms. It's usually pretty same-ish, so good to get this fixed as we're heading into Sand.
Yeah, good to get it fixed early. Also makes it a better streaming experience to get it fixed early.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what kind of strats we're going to be seeing from these runners in Sand, because Sand has like just a boatload of different levels of things you can go for. Clearly they're both doing DSTA, but
well, Sand has probably gone through the most iterations of route changing.
For sure. There's been a lot.
Yeah.
I don't believe Dragons will be doing like platform clip or anything like that, because he just hasn't played the game in a while, as previously mentioned. But I don't know about Karateman. I've been seeing runners with higher and higher times go for that, and it's an interesting trend.
Well, the clip itself isn't too hard. I do understand it. Like,
yeah.
Because of that, like, yes, as someone, I think it was Dansta pointed out earlier, the camera manip is part to it to make your platform in a good spot when you get there is kind of hard to set up. But, like, if you don't worry about that, it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, as far as it's surprisingly easy as far as actually getting through the wall. Definitely compared to some other clips going on in this game.
Yeah, I recognize that if you want to do it fast, it's hard. But like I said, like I actually said earlier today, again, if you want to do anything fast, it's hard.
Very true. Looks like Karateman's going to be going for the bird backup here. Understandable to take another jump, because getting that bird without falling back down is very difficult. That's like a top level strat, but...
When did Dragons PB? He didn't. Needs to be updated in the overlay.
Yeah, Dragons PB is a 105.59. Dragons is shaking his head because he doesn't know what that angle was, but luckily he doesn't go for Dram, so it's not as consequential as it could be.
I am not used to commentating with a webcam available. I need to get used to like being able to see people's reactions and using it.
It adds a whole nother dimension, truly.
Oh, totally.
Karateman with the missed Dram there because of an early capture, just the classic. But that's no worry.
The bullet bills killed each other there.
Oh, I love when that happens. It's quite convenient.
It's okay, Salmon. You figured it out eventually. Remember, Salmon is a bit new to this restreaming process, so give them some leeway.
Restreaming is quite hectic and difficult.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to keep track of.
It is not easy. Oh! He's not.
That paladin dive. Oh, that was such an unfortunate paladin dive.
I only laugh because with the nod there, I can see that he's used to this one. It is
And just shaking his head. He is not
it
happy
is
about
just
that.
such an unfortunate, because you truly just end up all the way back here. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Jaxie death is like one of the worst things to happen in Sand Kingdom.
Okay, so that's definitely going to shift the lead back, but it's not going to be too disastrous. And Karateman is going to be finishing up this sand with some notes.
Oh, wow, that's actually a good point. He died before collecting all 50 coins from the chest.
Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah, he's going to be... Ooh, 84 is a little low. Hopefully he sees that. But I don't believe it's going to be a huge problem. Plenty of places to make that up. In the end, only about an 8-second difference here going into Lake Kingdom. Karate Man with a little bit of trouble on the spin pound there. That one is tricky because you do need to buffer it during the animation where he's walking down the ramp, which is something you wouldn't think would ever be a thing, but it is. Oh! Okay, clutch. Yeah, managed to clutch that there. Unfortunately, Dragons is not going to be as lucky with Cappy just completely missing the ball.
I think the zipper might have not loaded because he didn't put it on screen.
Oh, that might be it. Karate Man going for late clip. I was not expecting to see this.
And
unfortunate.
gets a bathtub.
Yeah. That is unfortunately just not going to be enough movement to the right to land on that little eensy-weensy spot you can ground pound on. But that is going to even out the difference quite a bit here. We're pretty much even.
Do I have a neighbor sitting on fireworks?
On October 19th?
Yeah, I know, I'm so confused!
Ooh, and that is gonna barely shift the lead back. Thankfully there's a checkpoint there for Karateman, although it wouldn't matter because this is a multi-move.
Also in like 40-degree weather, by the way.
Yeah, that's strange. I mean, when people are just randomly setting off fireworks in May, it's like, look, I get it, but October is a little different for sure.
Yeah, October in upstate New York. No.
Thankfully, Dragons does remember to get some coins there, so that's a good thing for sure. Plenty of nightmare situations I've seen before in tournaments where people have forgotten about coins. And that is going to be Pretty much exactly even here as we head into Wooded, the great separator, some call it. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure if either of these runners even go for Nut Clip, but it can be a very critical point at this level. Because there's the matter of getting it, of course, but then the out of bounds can just be very, very tricky for mid-10x level players. So that can be stressful for sure. So that's the main first thing we're going to be looking for. Dragon sneaking in with the 101 coins. Got one to spare.
Maybe it's gender reveal. There are way too many fireworks for this to be a gender reveal. It's still going.
Just to make sure everyone knows. Alright, yeah, Dragons does not go for it. Karateman taking the tree route, so we're already going to be seeing a slight route difference here. Oh, Dragons does it after. I see. That would make sense. Alright, we'll see if Karateman goes for it. Oh, that is going to be a snapback. That is quite unfortunate. What happened there was he tapped down to turn Mario around, but what can happen if you're not careful with how you release it is the stick can flick backwards in the other direction, and if it's too loose, it can flip Mario back forward. Which for Nut Clip is no bueno. So, yeah, that is a really unfortunate. It's pretty common for that to happen. And it's just entirely a controller thing. You just gotta guide the stick back. Just the thing you gotta learn to do. But yeah, that's gonna give Dragons a bit of a lead here for sure. Ended up being the safer option, so not go for it at all.
Dragon is timing the dive, ending up taking damage.
Yeah. That Piranha Plant was annoying, for sure. If there's any saving grace to having to do Nut Clip, one of them is for sure having to avoid the plant. Oh, I thought the same thing was going to happen to Karateman, but thankfully, Hitbox was a little more forgiving for him.
I thought once you make the plant eat your hat, you're fine.
Oh, did he make it? Sorry, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right about that. I just wasn't sure if he had gotten him to eat it yet. Dragons does go for the FRS, as we saw there. Unfortunately, got the ramp grab, but a clean second try, it looks like. No problems whatsoever. Oh, that's a classic.
Triple jump eaten.
That is such a classic. Yeah, this platform is really annoying to deal with. If you can avoid having to do that, then that's good. Karateman with the same thing, but he's going to go for the vault backup instead, which is equally fine. And it looks like Dragons recovered okay. Yeah, both runners having some adversity getting up to this moon, but it looks like they're both fine, which is by and large the most important thing there.
Yeah. And both runners getting affected by Wooded equally, I think, it's right now.
I think so, yeah. Good to see just mostly movement things and not deep woods. Dragon's doing the spiritless route, okay. interested to see this. Now, Spiritless doesn't actually save time if you don't get the pipe cycle, so hopefully that works out for him. We'll see. Karate Man goes for a 2. Interesting. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, I spoke far too soon. That is just terribly unfortunate.
Yeah, you commentator curses.
That's my bad, y'all.
Ban me! I didn't say it.
Look, that's on me. I take full blame
I
for
did
this.
say this, Lucy.
that was me.
We introduced ourselves at the start of the race. You should know our voices. I recognize that everyone knows voices, but we said our names.
Oh, Dragons doesn't know the pots. LeBron James reportedly fell into the deep woods and doesn't know which pot is which. Oh, this is tragic. Yeah, he's gonna have to go all the way around. That makes this a lot worse. Oh, he doesn't know about the Sphinx either. Damn, he will be pulling the lever. Now that's not the worst option, but yeah, that's gonna set him back quite a bit for sure. I think Karate Man ended up having to wait for the cycle there, but he did go for it, which is the important part.
21:32 exit for Karate Man. And for anyone wondering, the fireworks are still going.
Dude.
I don't understand it.
I like that having a timer here, we can quantify the exact amount of time the fireworks have been going on.
Yeah.
Dragon's barely not making that pipe cycle, by the way. I think his wall jump input just got eaten, which is just a classic, unfortunately.
Like, this is concerning levels of lengths. Like, I did look up to see if my city was doing a fireworks display, and they aren't, so it's not the city.
The entire zip code needs to know it's a girl.
I swear, I looked it up, it's not... It's not...
Right, Karate Man taking care of business with Bowser here. That looked like a clean fast hats, no problems.
I mean, I can go outside and double check where they're coming from to confirm if it is from if it is from the city or not. Okay, with that finale, it had to have been from the city.
Dragon's too close. Thankfully, he knows that the hitboxes get bigger and you can't go for fat. Oh, okay. That one was a little different. He got a little screwed. But yeah, on that second fast hat, it's really important to make sure you're like at the base of the little indent in the floor, because otherwise, you very well be too close.
Okay, I think it was from the city, because that finale was even louder, so...
At least it's over, hopefully.
Yeah!
With an asterisk.
At least it's over, if my city chose to only do fireworks to one song.
Karate Man, I think, having a pretty clean loss here. I haven't seen anything disastrous as of yet. Shouldn't be saying that, but yeah. Oh my god.
Cindy can't keep getting away with this.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Now, I'm happy that Karateman knows about that strat. That is actually the backup for reverse trapedal, but if you don't do that strat, you can just do that, and it's an easy way to get the camera minute. But that is an easy thing to do where you just walk a little too far over the edge, because you do have to be like exactly on the edge for that to work. And if you go too far, you don't have Cappy. So it's kinda over. So that is gonna even out the lead a little bit more.
Yeah, it was intentional commentator's curse because
Yeah,
Cindy
now
wanted a
it's
close
making
race.
things interesting.
So you're welcome, chat. Like,
Oh, and that
there's
is
the death
another
from
factor.
Karate Man.
As a very annoying bridge to get under.
With no
So we're
checkpoint
banning
either.
Cindy from comms. Yeah, guys, it's been a good 3 years. Just gonna have to,
No.
pack it in on this one.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah, don't do that. No, don't do that. You jump to the tree stump. You don't do that setup.
Yeah, getting around there can be super finicky. I think
Okay, managed to do it on the second one. Karate Man's still
Dragons
yelling
did
at
get them, okay.
themselves. And Dragons now takes the lead because of it.
And we are tied again.
Well, slightly.
Almost.
Yeah, like I said, Cindy did this on purpose.
This was...
And Karate Man is
Everything has a
still
reason.
tilted.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
Alright, well, speaking of annoying kingdoms, Night Metro...
Yeah, they're like 5 seconds apart. Or 10.
You know what? I actually think Night Metro is going to go great for both of these runners. Not that anything I say has the potential to, like, come true, but I think it's going to go.
Cindy!
No, that's good, because now it's gonna go great. And if it doesn't, not on me.
That's not how commentators curse works, and you know it. Okay, they both made it to the town hall. Okay. You see, this is how you avoid it. By the way, is you don't say anything about what they are currently doing. You say something about what they just did.
Yeah,
like
that's
Karate
true.
Man diving.
Like here. Yeah. That is really annoying for sure, because even when, like, just doing anything horizontal here is really, really annoying in this 2.5D space.
Lucy, I think Cindy's fine.
Look, when you sign out to a commentator, you do have to sign a contract to responsibly use your ability to tell the future. But as long as you stay under like a certain quota, you're good.
That's true.
Dragons
I signed mine in blood.
Dragons has a bit of a weird setup there here. Is he goated?
Oh
yes,
my
he
God.
is.
Dragon's shaking his head in amazement at his own abilities.
Let's see how this Wiggler goes for Karateman.
Hitboxes.
Okay. That is less stressful for sure.
Okay, yeah. Less segments to hit when it stopped. Yeah. Lucina specifically is gonna ban you from ever calming her match.
I wasn't planning on signing up for another match this week, so you're good.
I will mention now that I did sign up for commentating tomorrow, and yeah, I had to drop. I realized I'm busy tomorrow, so if people can commentate tomorrow, please do. I had to drop.
That's good to know. Dragons with the clean RC car, by the way. That was no funny business. Meanwhile, Karateman is going to be going for a fast scooter clip. I'm gonna have to back that up though. There we go.
After half lap, not too bad.
Not bad at all. Dragon's making his way over to the musicians. Last time he came back to this game, he tried to capture Pauline, so I'm glad we've have that sorted out.
I'm sorry for laughing at that.
We're buddies, so it's all good.
All right.
Me and Dragons know each other very well.
Lucine, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Things came up. I'm busy now. I'm busy tomorrow.
The pain of having a life.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Dragon's gonna be turning his camera around for this moon, which I can't blame him for. That's like one of the easiest spots to lose time in a tournament setting.
You make a great point. Should drop everything for this. There are plenty of other good commentators, okay? I'm not the only one.
Ooh, dragons with the bullseye. Love to see that. Both runners with quite clean movement after that checkpoint, by the way. Usually that's one of the most improvable spots for runners at this level.
Thank you. I do. I'm not the only cool CCG guy, by the way. So I appreciate you calling me the cool CCG guy. But there's others.
Yeah, for sure.
CCG is now on Blue Sky. Follow it.
True. So far, it really seems like Dragons has succeeded in this race by just going for safer stuff overall. Which,
I mean, that is how you want to race usually.
yeah, for sure. Ended up paying off. But race definitely isn't over. We're about halfway, so we will see. Have a lot of late game to get through.
You don't know anyone else from CCG? You should learn.
Ooh, Dragon doesn't know about the initiate a roll and hold left. He doesn't know.
I don't know Sabe.
Chat, if you at the beginning of snow, you hold neutral, initiate a roll, and hold left, you'll get the perfect angle every time. You can try this at home.
Can I try it at other places too?
You can, because you can bring the Nintendo Switch anywhere with you.
No way!
Did you know? Yeah, and what Karateman experienced there is a perfect example of why that starting point can be so finicky for new runners, and it can be solved all with one simple trick. So it looks like Dragons is either going to be going for Rango or ICC, and I have a feeling I know which one. This is like one of the easiest bits to run, because you can do it with new players and experienced players. It works both ways.
Why?
Because
why would new runners do this?
Because it's the Rango route. If you do Rango, you also do shop early.
Oh. Right, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, looks like neither runner is going to be going for Snowdrum here, which definitely takes a bit of the stress off. Nice spiny minute from Dragons. Looks like Karateman's going to be going for the moon clip potentially. Seems like he's setting it up. That
looks good.
Might be, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Nice.
Yes.
Karateman's happy about that one. That was a satisfied nod.
Yeah, that is a win for sure.
Not going to be having a spiny survive for the faster shot.
It looks like just one room separates these players. This is the last moon for Dragons here. And this room can be quite finicky because it is constantly rotating, but that's going to be no problem.
That needs to be updated.
Yeah.
I'll be right back while I update that command.
All right. Dragon's heading into Seaside here, and Karate Man is just gonna do a quick Rango room. Not much of a lead change this kingdom. Dragon's holding up the number 4 to the camera. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's talking about. He got the side warp, really? That is unfortunate, dude.
Cindy, I don't know your Twitch.
It is twitch.tv/Cindefuso.
Okay. There, they're updated.
Thank you. Yeah, nice movement there from Dragon for sure. If you're gotta be careful. If you're too close to the entrance there, you can very easily bomb. Karate Man opting for the spin pound here at the start, probably gonna work out in his favor. It is a... Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, both runners ended up bumping on the top jump there. It would just be a little tricky to maintain the height. Oh, Dragon's managing to squeeze back in there with, yeah, dodging the kelp completely. That is quite fortunate. It's like Karate Man having a similar seaside experience here. Pretty standard.
Karate Man is having... Oh, Dragon's clips back in?
Does he know? He does not.
The Sphinx?
Yeah.
It's the third choice.
I thought it was 4.
Is it? Oh, is it 4? I thought it was 3rd.
Well, anyway,
Chat will confirm.
he's already...
It's 4, okay.
Back to the room anyway. So that's not going to be too much of a problem in terms of his lead, but yeah, that is quite unfortunate. He was heading it at a bit of a leftward angle, so needed to adjust there. Yeah, this race has been pretty back and forth. I'm impressed. Karate Man is not taking any chances here, and I do not blame him. That is fair enough.
Karate Man stream froze.
Yes. Hopefully, that will fix itself.
Hopefully. Until then, we can see Karate Man locked in.
Yeah. Very true. There we go.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I think it's desynced now, though.
Yeah, I believe he's going to be a little bit behind now. But I think the stream can just refresh through the browser, so it's probably.
Possibly.
Oh, and now, okay.
Now it's being synced, yeah.
And now, every action has an equal and opposite reaction, folks.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, this is not a stream being frozen. This is the sync happening.
Oh, it's a good point. It's a very good point there. Oh, I see the pause timer now. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. There we go.
Yay! Alright. So we are getting into luncheon, colloquially known as Wooded 2. Just kidding, no one calls it that. But it is kind of like Wooded, in the sense that it's long and hard.
Cindy!
And difficult. It's long and difficult.
There we go. Okay. Alright, so actually, yeah, this is a pretty good gap. Like, small gap, I mean.
Yeah, only like one moon difference here, almost.
I'm not sure what Karateman was doing there. Getting buttons to start sticking? What?
Speaking of buttons, it is cool to have an input display here. That's something I didn't fully notice until now.
It's been there this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of impressive that you've missed it, to be honest.
It is clearly there, yes. My god. Dragons with the inconceivable vector angle. Thankfully, he is fine. That backup was pretty clutch.
Missing the
remembering to
checkpoint
get the
flag.
checkpoint as well.
Yeah. Good to get in races. Get your checkpoint flags in races.
For sure. There it also helped with the damage refill, but in general, I agree.
Especially in lower divisions, where you're not as consistent. Where you're not as consistent. Sure. Get your checkpoints.
That one, especially that one checkpoint in Wooded, that's an important one to make sure you don't skip.
Unless you get the story mode, that is. You don't get that. Although there's like a little bit of time where you could die between the checkpoint flag and the story mode. There's a lot of voids in Wooded.
Oh, plenty. Just abundant.
Short on the dive. But now I know that you don't die from that, so. Or take damage.
Karateman going for a sort of precise jump directly up that front wall there. Pretty nice. That is a classic.
Killing the band, bro. That's why there's two of them. It's not
that very true. Oh,
recoverable?
Yeah.
Not recoverable.
I don't believe he could get over to the backup spot in time. Diving over that is quite unfortunate in particular.
Favorite part is not having to deal with
Okay.
cheese. Oh, this is recoverable.
This is a great definition of the backup spot we were just talking about.
Yep. Yeah, anyway, favorite part not having to deal with the cheese. It's a good thing Danza is not in chat anymore.
Yeah. Overall, nothing terrible in Luncheon across the board. I believe only one death between the two of them. Love to see that.
Yep, and the gap has grown a little bit. Now, through Luncheon, even though they both only had one death.
Alright, well, it's rune time.
The time, the kingdom where seconds can be eaten very easily, actually, because people don't optimize it.
Very true. This is true.
So we'll see if strategy differences exist here for the gap to close or widen. Yes, it's not very interesting commentary-wise, but it can be a thing where the gap changes based on Ruined Kingdom.
Any shoutouts?
Game Nerd. They shout you out.
There you go.
Okay. Dragon said hi to the Captain Toad. Very important. Did Karateman? I don't think I saw Karateman do it.
I don't know. That's a good question.
It is a good question, because you'll be disqualified if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, it is fun. That's close one. Have to free Captain Toad. It's in the rules.
Shout out to Long Jump Ramp. So I believe you're like 30 minutes behind. You might want to pause and unpause this. Yeah, because shoutouts were a bit. Oh, see, I thought no, because I saw a long jump ramp and I thought wooded, and I was the joke. See, basically the joke was that wooded was 40 minutes ago. Right, and that's ruined. You blink and you miss it.
Got a 3.5-minute blank. What?
that is a nap right there. That's
Yeah.
what we call that.
And we got a 20-second cap going on here. That is still doable.
Yeah, for sure. This has remained fairly close.
Oh yeah, honestly, I made a good call with this prediction because, like, of this prediction being done because, yeah, it is still close.
I am not allowed to speak on this matter. It is not in my contract.
Yeah, you can't sway the runs in people's favors.
I would never. Me, I would never.
Not for free.
It's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
Okay. Dragons with the absolutely insane shards back up.
And then getting damaged by the Pokio. And messing up on the capture and definitely going to take damage after this cutscene.
At the end of the day, the bird determines all.
Cannon physics! I did not know that the cannon launched it up that high. I thought that was landing. Oh, the bounce of the bomb with Cappy? Okay.
Seems like a pretty comparable shards overall from either runner.
Oh, time lost Dram!
Yeah.
Lucine trying for the rare chat curse.
Oh, nice. That first person setup actually worked for Karateman. He knows his stuff. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Oh, that is the setup.
That is 2 misses in a row, Karate. There we go. head in hands for Karate now. I didn't think that was a Sarbamba attempt. That was just missing.
I'm not sure. Karateman making it through on 1 health, thankfully, as Dragons heads up to mech here.
Oh! Okay, saved it. Saved it.
We're good. We're good. We're gonna see a... Oh! Okay, nice. I thought we were gonna see a visible jump from Dragons, but he went all in.
Dragons psyching themselves up for mech battle. You see, I'm gonna have to time you out for bullying. Oh my god, Karateman!
That is wildly unfortunate.
Wow.
I didn't see exactly how that happened, but that is a
Yeah, I just saw him falling.
unfortunate mistake. Got the checkpoint, thankfully.
I'm guessing probably just bonked into the wall at some point.
That might be GG's. We'll see how Moon goes though.
Maybe. It's probably like a 40-second gap now. We'll see. Captures Moon at 102.23. Remember that time.
Okay.
You could even put it in chat.
Oh, Karateman's going to be attempting a TA, it looks like. That is a bit forward, for sure, yeah. Thankfully, that means you can just get right back on, but... Alright.
That was a pretty clean Mecha Brutal.
Yeah.
Actually, might have helped catch up. What a 3:23. Okay, 1 minute exactly, or almost exact. That is still possible, honestly. I mean, it's you got a 5 to 7 minute kingdom here.
Yeah.
Depending on skill level.
Not going to be naming any mistakes in Moon that lose a minute.
No, not at all.
But they do exist.
Unless you pay us.
Unless...
Solid vector. Solid second vector, too. Okay. Successful mooncave skip.
Right.
I don't say it until they get onto the bridge.
That's good.
I have learned enough times to
Yeah.
not say successful mooncave skip until they land on the red carpet.
No problems in this first part from either run.
Ooh, Dragon's missing fast hats. Cindy.
No, the first part is before the. I'm defining the. I didn't define what the first part was. No,
Okay.
yeah. It looks like the second fast hat might be something Dragons should practice for the rest of this tournament potentially. But it is a finicky thing.
Doing some roll boosts over the flames.
Classic. Love that.
Honestly, I'll say it. I've said it before, right? My favorite way to avoid the flippings is by timing a bonk.
That one's really good, I won't lie.
Ooh, but Karateman also missing fast hats.
Yeah, getting a heart there is a good thing for sure. Because that was a little scary. Yeah, I was just kind of letting him cook there, but that first person very well may have been a mistake. How did Dragons get up there? How did that work?
I blinked, I don't know. Successful 2D skip. I can speak.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, okay. Nearly fell. Entering pillars at a 108.17.
Both runners stone-faced and undeterred.
Lucine, I know what you're doing. You can't get away with even wishing good things on Lucine. Like, can't get away with it. And there's a death from Karateman in 2D section.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
He's gonna keep going because he sees the Dragons isn't finished yet, but it is probably over.
Yeah, looks like Dragons is gonna be taking this one. GG's. So, I did... For full disclosure, Dragons did make a $5 side bet with me for over under 109, so I will be opening the Venmo app shortly.
Is that Dragon's looking at his Venmo app?
Okay. And that is probably not what he's doing.
Yeah. Over under how much was it again?
Oh, sorry, I said 109. It's sub 110.
Oh, okay.
Is what he said. But yeah, GG is Karateman just heading into pillars here to finish this one out.
Karateman finishing it out on the third pillar.
Getting the heart just because. And Karateman is going to be finishing with a 111.15. GG's.
What a great way to end it, Karateman.
Yeah, overall, I don't think
I wasn't going to allow that one, but okay. Okay, Cypher, sure, I'll allow the curse word.
What a fucking joke.
I don't think either runner would be particularly satisfied with their run here, but it was an interesting match.
No, Karateman, we're well aware. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got you. That is completely understandable. Are we gonna try to get either runner in for an interview?
I can ask.
Okay. And you already know Dragons is hopping on Switch Sports. All right, both runners have agreed to an interview, so we are going to get them in here now. What is up?
Hey!
Oh.
Also, Cindy, you need my PayPal? I'm kidding.
we did just talk about this.
Yeah, we have the.
I'm kidding. Anyway.
Yeah. How we feeling?
Like hot garbage.
That is fair enough.
Yeah. Valid.
I mean, if you had asked me how I was feeling through Cloud, my answer probably would have been that, but I was able to clean up somewhat. I golded Snow by like 4 seconds.
Nice.
Nice.
I usually have subsplits in all of Bowser's for like Ogre, Shards, and Bunnies, so I think I maybe golded Ogre by a second or two.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. But no,
yeah, as I was saying a couple minutes ago, I do completely understand if neither of you are particularly satisfied with those runs, but it was an interesting race for sure. Like the whole way through, it was pretty back and forth. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was checking like I was checking the race site for like a few times like throughout the run, and it was just like because every time I had like some like catastrophic mistake, I would just look and then it would still be close, and so I was like concerned. I'm like, shit, well, I gotta clean up my play so I don't just like keep screwing up and losing a ton of time.
Yeah, towards the last couple kingdoms, I was watching the run.gg and I noticed we were maybe like an Odyssey cutscene away from each other, like 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah. I think we were like 25 out of like ruined.
Yeah. It was close.
Yeah.
When I had that
No, it was
final
definitely-
death out of the Pokio and Bowser's, I was like, it's over.
No. Yeah. No. No. I was able to like actually play late game well, like fairly well, because I'm usually like early game Andy most of the time. So I
Low key, after that Pokio death, I thought I broke my controller.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
Thought I would have had to
Fair
forfeit the run right there.
Well,
I'm glad you didn't.
yeah, that's great news. But
Yeah, I was wondering why you were playing with the button at one point, Karate Man.
Oh yeah, because I was like, are you gonna work? Are you gonna sense my input?
That's tough. Yeah, no, for sure.
I feel like ZL drops a lot of inputs for me.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
No, but I thought this race was pretty much over when I had 3 deaths and lost.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah.
I mean, you were both making equal mistakes for a while.
Yeah, for a while. Like my biggest things was like I died on Jaxie Skip after I got up there and then just dove off. Which was awesome.
That's rough.
And I was literally thinking in my head like before I got there, like, okay, I'm gonna play this safe. I'm gonna not do the spin throw. Because I usually do the spin throw dive there. And so I went for it normally, and I just like that might have just been worse. So I don't know. But
yeah, there are a couple moments like that where I was trying not to psych myself out or not do something true like super fast and dumb down the movement, and then it was just like I was playing casually.
Yeah. I went into Deep Woods in a place that I've never gone into Deep Woods before, and I didn't know how.
Yeah,
I didn't know what to do, so I just tried to get out and then do it like normally. But then I went back up through the Odyssey or like by the Odyssey, so it was like,
oh, you had to go through the whole kingdom again.
yeah, boy, I only had pipes left because it was after I got the Nut Moon, like before you do pipes at the end, and I just like I missed my spin pound and I just dove off.
Totally fallen there.
Yeah. But then I also I clipped in on Fish Clip, which I hadn't done in so long that I didn't remember what the answer was.
Oh no.
Okay.
So I just did Fish Clip again. I just
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah,
I got lucky in Snow Kingdom. I managed to get the moon clip. I like never got that one.
Oh, nice, dude. That's like, yeah, I don't even go for it.
I mean, I attempt it because like worst comes to worst, you're just in bounds.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that was a cool moment for sure.
No, yeah, that's sick. But yeah, shoot, I guess Unk still got it. I mean, I shouldn't be saying that. I shouldn't be saying that when I get a 109, but
All right. Well, it was a good match. Thank you both for coming on.
Yeah, GG's,
I'm
man,
glad it
for
was
sure.
a tight race. GG's.
Yeah, no, GG's.
If a mod has the permissions to raid, we will raid someone. If not, we will just end stream. Okay.
I don't
This
know.
guy
Pick
does.
one. I do. Yeah, pick one. I don't know.
Casual, Cobra, Noah, SMO. All right. Random number 1 to 3. Let's do it. Random number generator. It is 1.
1.
All
There we
right.
go.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for hosting, guys.
No
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
I believe that is the. And thank you, Sam and Bert, again for restreaming. By the way, appreciate it. I believe that is the last match for tonight.
I think
that's why
but we
we're
will
raiding.
see you tomorrow. I
Sure.
think. So yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.